Hello viewers, how are you all? Welcome to our channel Trade Empire. Today, I will explain about the ROC indicator. It can be used along with other indicators for high accuracy. I will also explain about the two trading strategies in which we will use the ROC indicator in very effective way. But before we go ahead in the video, if you are new to our channel, then hit the like button and subscribe our channel, so you can keep getting this type of videos also in future. Now first we understand that what is the ROC. The full form of ROC is rate of change. It is one kind of momentum oscillator. ROC measures the percentage change in price between the current price and the price at specified number of periods ago. Now we understand that how does the ROC work. In ROC indicator, the middle line is taken as zero line, and the ROC keeps oscillating above and below the zero line. When the ROC moves above the zero line, then it is said that the stock is in the uptrend, and during this uptrend we can get the buying signals. Similarly, when the ROC moves below the zero line, then it is called that the stock is in the downtrend, and during this downtrend we can get the selling signals. Now let us understand about the different situations of the ROC indicator. When the ROC is above the zero line and it is increasing rapidly, then its meaning is that the stock is in uptrend and the strength of the uptrend is very strong. But when the ROC is above zero line and it is falling towards the downside, then the strength of the uptrend becomes weak. Similarly, when the ROC is below the zero line and moving in the downside rapidly, then its meaning is that the stock is in downtrend, and the strength of the downtrend is very strong. But when the ROC is below the zero line, and it is going towards the upside, then the strength of the downtrend becomes weak. ROC indicator gives very fine signals during high trending market. But it gives many false signals during the sideway market. So, for the solution of the sideways trend, here we will use the ADX indicator. ADX indicator shows the strength of the trend. If the ADX value is below the 25 level, then it is said that the stock is in the sideways trend. If the ADX moves above the 25 level, then the trend starts to become stronger. But for the more accurate entry, here we will use 30 level instead of 25 level. Thus, we will make our trade setup only when the ADX is above the 30 level. Now for more accurate entry, we will use one more indicator, and that is the half trend. Let us get some idea about it. As you can see in the chart, there are mainly three lines in the half trend. The middle line is half trend itself, and the two lines which are above and below the half trend are the ATR bands of the half trend. In our strategy we do not require these ATR bands, so we will remove it from the setting. When the color of half trend becomes blue, then it is said that the stock is in uptrend. During the uptrend, you can see this blue arrow, it gives the buying signals. Similarly, when the color of the half trend becomes red, then it is said that the stock is in downtrend. During the downtrend, you can see this red arrow, it gives the selling signals. Till here, you understood about all the three indicators. Now first we discuss about the conditions for the buy setup. Condition number 1. We will make our buy setup when ROC is above the zero line and the ADX will be above the 30 level. Condition number 2. We will make our buy entry after the blue arrow will appear, when the half trend will be in blue color. Let us see an example. Here we have the chart of the stock on 30-minute time frame. As you can see here, the color of the half trend is blue, and there is the blue arrow which indicates for the buying. But we require confirmation from the ROC indicator and ADX indicator. Here, the ROC is above the zero line, and the ADX indicator is above the 30 level. Thus, all the conditions are satisfied here. So, we will buy at the high of this candle, our stop loss should be below the half trend, and we can exit, where the color of the half trend becomes red. You can see, after our buy entry, the price made a good up move and we achieved our target easily. Now let us discuss the conditions for the sell setup. Condition number 1. We will make our sell setup when ROC will be below the 0 line and the ADX will be above the 30 level. Condition number 2. We will make our sell entry after the red arrow will appear when the halftrend will be in red color. Let us see an example. Here we have the chart of the stock on 30-minute time frame. As you can see here, the color of the halftrend is red, and there is the red arrow which indicates for the selling. Now just see what is the situation of the ROC indicator and ADX indicator. Here, the ROC is below the 0 line and ADX is above the 30 level. Thus, all the conditions are satisfied here. So, we will sell at the low of this candle. Our stop loss should be above the halftrend and we can exit, where the color of the halftrend becomes blue. You can see, after our sell entry, the price made a good down move. In our second strategy, we will use ROC indicator with the trend line. Here we will still use the halftrend indicator also. As you can see in the chart, the price moves in the downward direction. Now you can see these swing points. With the help of these swing points we can assume the next move of the price. For that, we will plot a trend line by joining the major swing points. Thus, this is our trend line. Here you can notice that this candle gives breakout to the trend line and closes above the trend line. This situation indicates for a high-up move. Moreover, at this point, the ROC is above the 0 line and the halftrend is also blue. Thus, our confirmation for the high-up move becomes strong. So, we will buy at the high of this candle. Our stop loss should be below the low of this candle, and we can exit where the halftrend becomes red. You can see, after our buy entry, the price nicely moved in the upward direction. Let us see an example for the sell setup. As you can see here, the price moves in the upward direction. Now just plot the trend line by joining the major swing points. Here you can notice that, at this point the price gives the breakout to the trend line and closes below the trend line. Moreover, at this point the ROC is below the 0 line and the halftrend is red. Thus, the confirmation for the downtrend becomes strong. So, we will sell at the low of this candle. Our stop loss should be at the high of this candle, and we can exit where the halftrend becomes blue. You can see the result. After our sell entry the price made a nice down move. That was all. My dear viewers, instead of this knowledgeable video, we do not ask for much. If you enjoyed this video, then give many likes to our video, and I know the real smart people will definitely subscribe our channel, so they can keep getting these types of informative videos also in future. Take care of yourself.